Hi, James Battles, JB Commercial Finance here. I just want to talk about a deal I've had to complete last week. A lot of the time people refer to me, they think that I can only deal with certain lenders. You're talking about business loans with high street lenders. Indeed, an accountant last week asked me the question. This is a guy I've known for about 10 years. He said, do you deal with anyone outside the banks? And I was really surprised at the question because the majority of what I do isn't with the high street banks. It's with secondary lenders, third tier lenders, niche lenders, all sorts. But the deal last week was a great one because it's taken a few weeks, but it's to a series of public houses here in Leicestershire who required money for the business development. Now, what made this particular deal quite complicated was the fact that the group had been involved in liquidation the previous year. So these pubs had been a limited company, they wound up, they'd gone to ground, I think they lowered HMRC a certain amount of money, and then started again what was known as a Phoenix company. Now, things were trading well, they've got rid of some historic debt and made changes to the business for improvement, and now it was going pretty good. But because of the checkered history, it was very, very challenging to obtain any finance, as you can imagine. So we used a facility known as a merchant service advance, and this allows the business to raise money against the receipts from their cash machine. It's taken out, the repayment's taken out directly from the cash machine, the merchant service machine, and the repayments and the affordability of this is based on the amount that they take through it historically. So it's a really, really good facility because it allows to kind of, usurp the fact that there's some poor credit history in the background against the fact that there are good receipts going through the business at this moment in time, as there are with pubs. So that was great, and it's allowed them to raise the money they want, pay it back over a 12-month period, and move forward with their business. Now, hopefully, in 12 months' time, they'll have a good set of accounts on board, liquidation with a couple of years in the background, they'll have repaid this debt, and then we can look at maybe some more conventional, for want of a better term, finance. Because let's be honest, it's not the cheapest finance in the world. So the moral of the story is, just because you think you're not going to be able to raise finance, don't let that stop you having a conversation with someone like myself, because you just never know what sort of facilities are around the corner. The merchant cash advance is a great way of raising finance for businesses who receive any card payments. It doesn't have to be pubs, it can be restaurants, it can be retailers, anyone like that. Are great people for me to talk to allow them to raise finance where others can't do it. So give me a shout, James Battles, JB Commercial Finance, raising finance for businesses where others can't.